Shalom, guys. I hope that you're doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading for the 23rd of October. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary. I send you love and light if you're down and out. If you're returning, welcome back. And those of you who are brand spanking new, welcome. I could be a little bit different type of a tarot reader than what you are used to. I could come across churchy, but I'm not at all. But I do use living language and the scripture on my channel, and I totally am connecting with Jehovah Elohim. He's salvation. He's Yeshua in the Hebrew, and he's very mighty on my channel because, well, he's mighty. He's running the universe. Why wouldn't he be mighty? And he's just beautiful, and I just love to talk about him and give him free reign because he's the one building the tower. Okay. And unless he builds it, people, it's just in vain. All right. And so I love him. And so if you are new, that's who I am. That's what I do on this channel. Welcome if you stay. Let's go ahead and get in here and see what needs to come out. I've already done 2 videos to just kind of look at the energy. And the Hierophant has come out twice. And that's marriages and society and your morals, your ethics. That's hospitals, physicians, mentors. That's being practical. That's conforming or not conforming to something. So that was energy that was coming out on both those readings that people are dealing with, I guess, today, trying to heal something practically and spiritually. Somebody was trying to protect a situation here. So we have the RN. So then go back to a nurse energy. I've seen in this little deck somebody, the 8 of Swords, is somebody laying down. Their heads they're depressed. It's hard energy, and there was a nurse or a female energy over the person laying in the bed. So we are getting the RN, and this is all, somebody could be a runner or trying to run from something that's taken place. So the Resh came out in the very first reading, and it came out with the Het, which would go back to passing from one space to the next, and it was describing, the word that was being described is that something took place and somebody got really hot and angry, and there was a shovel there. It's a death energy was there. But somebody was trying to conceal a death, and they apparently ever loved and lost their mind. And the second reading, the Hierophant came out, and somebody, just recently is trying to move something in a new direction. There's somebody's trying to protect something here. So we get that Resh again. So this is the head, the man, the boss, the chief of something, the firstborn. The beginning of something new is here. It is the 20th letter. Person, place, or a thing, the R or the N is here. And like I said, a runner is here. Somebody could just be a jock or something like that. Or something's obviously with the 2 vibration is hidden things, having to use your intuition. It's also a judgment card. It's also a justice card as well. Somebody getting justice today with something that's taking place on your job, maybe with your boss, or you're the boss getting justice. Being the chief is something. You could play for the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know. I mean, we're talking football. The Chiefs is here. I just always bring that out here. You could be Indian and be of some type of a tribal group, and the chief of that group is here then as well, or something to that. But there's boss figures or something at the top of something as well here. The Noon is a new generation. It takes you to children. It also takes you to resting. It is a eternity card. Some people have lost their children and they're running from something that's taken place. This is the soul. A river is here. Okay, something by water. This is also a prophet. And look, people, if we don't have living rivers of water flowing out of us to prophesy a thing, then we just really are of no worth at all. The river is cleansing energy. An RN is somebody who would care for you after some type of a procedure or something like that. Or you are a nurse, and maybe you are running from something. I don't know. Or you're a physician, and the nurse around you is doing something. I don't know. We're fixing to find out what's going on with this energy. But this is also an heir to a kingdom. Okay. Headship is here. This is faithful energy and a salvation and a deliverance. So that's positive. Some people are getting healed today because, like I said, we keep getting the Hierophant that keeps coming out here. And so there's delivering energy showing up. There's, you know, we got a river, and this also can go to fish. Somebody could be a big fisher. Or something happened, you know, or maybe you have a pond or a body of water by you, or maybe you went on a fishing trip or something took place. I don't know. But we do have children and family and healing energy showing up and boss energy showing up with this word here. Let me see what it actually is in the dictionary for us. Okay, sorry, I hit my camera there. So the word, the RN, is to shout, okay? So any type of a noise then with the shout, a shout for joy or desperation or a desire or something. This also goes back to cry or sing or rejoice. It could go either way then, but there's some type of a shouting, and also a sight that shouts out a beauty as well, a triumphing of some type of a singing and joyful energy then would be here. There's also a rattle here and a murmur here as well, or a loud rumbling, a rumble. Let's rumble type energy. It's coming both ways for any given person, I guess. Somebody was traveling today with the RH. The word was to travel a certain path or something like that, and there was a wide open space there, but somebody got hot and angry and something like that, so that energy is still kind of here. And but there also is a rejoicing that something's finally going to come to an end, and somebody going to go to jail for something that they've done, or get healed finally from something that's been ongoing, that's just been causing somebody to be at a place of murmuring. They're getting some type of a deliverance from a situation, physical, spiritual, natural, whatever it is. Then there's some type of shouting or something going on. There's a proclamation here, but we're getting song and sing and a triumphing, joyful singing of something here. Somebody happy, and yet somebody's mad, I guess, or has been. The word the other direction is the NR, near or near or whatever that is. This says rains in the mountainous areas. So we got mountain energies here. The mountain in the Lenormand is a obstacle or a barrier or a blockage. It's an enemy type energy. It was a danger or something like that. But we do have a flooding and rain type energies showing up here in the other direction. And the surface of the soil is dry, but when the soil is turned up, it glistens in the sun from the water. Now, it's interesting because the RH was bringing out a hot wind from the hot sun, and somebody waiting in the evening to do their work or to travel or to do something like that. Because people like if you're hiding something, people like to do something in the night. But anyway, the surface of the soil is dry, but when the soil is turned up, it glistens in the sun from the water remaining in the soil, and this water is necessary for the seed to begin the germination of something. So there's a lump here as well in this word. There's also candlelight or candle. So again, if somebody waiting in the evening to do something, then they're a runner type energy is here. So that was talking about singing and things like that. You could be dealing with somebody in the public eye, or somebody that's known, or maybe it's a football player. I don't know what your story is, but we got things here talking about enlightenment of something, on having the light of wisdom is here as well. We also have a raven here, and I want to say that a raven can have a meaning of talking to dead spiritual things. I want to say that, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say I went and looked that up. Or somebody might just like ravens, I don't know. I believe that energy is found in this deck here that, or no, there's crow type energy in this deck that I'm going to use. Let's take an overall energy and see what's going on here. But there's deliverance to something that's taking place here. There's the soul of somebody has been running hard from a situation. So there's a release today. This is a death. There's a victory at the bottom of the deck here. And this is good news. Well, the word shovel came out with the very first reading that I did. There was a death there, but there's some type of a rejoicing here, even though there's a mourning energy. So it's kind of, like I said, it's going both ways. As somebody had been fighting for something, and then we got hospital energies that kept coming out, then we've got the end of a phase or end of a situation or a life or something like that here. It's time to move on now. Type of energy. This is transforming energy. This is the house that we're in, right? There's been secrets that have been hidden in the night, and something's been turned upside down, and now something's glittering for somebody to see something. Okay, this energy is FBI energy, so there is legal stuff here with the death card, and there's a victory. There's news coming today about something. There's something public really is showing it. There's public recognition for something. That's positive, people. There's a deliverance today for somebody who's been through some type of a big transformative thing where death energies have been connected to it. Okay, this could be your boss. This could be the firstborn of a home. Again, this could be somebody who is football connected to somebody that is known, maybe with the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know, or like I said, any of those connections that I gave out here. We have the Page of Cups, and this is a message. This is an announcement, a surprise. This is sweet and kind energy as well. In the negative, that would be manipulation energy, right? So we had somebody that was murmuring and stuff as well. But if somebody's finally now just moving on now, and something's over, the phase of something is over. Somebody's passed on that was maybe horrible or wicked, or something within the body was horrible or wicked. They just fought, but something's over, and some type of announcement is here, and there's a victory showing itself here. All right, we have so death is coming up twice, people. The sickle is here, and that is dangerous stuff. This also, if we want to take the sickle and the Lenormand, that is a surgery type of stuff. We have RN here. I send you love and light. If you've lost somebody, obviously, somebody's announcing something here. But there's a transformation of something huge. Something's over. Something is very much over. There's a decision here. It's been back and forth. The Two of Pentacles is about going back and forth with the decision. Well, now there's decisions to be made where this death has occurred, where something's been flipped upside down because something's glittering, something's seen here, something's over though. There's a decision to end something. From the heavens. From the heavens. You got the death card twice here, people. And there's an announcement here. If it's just legal stuff, it's an announcement to cut something here. It's over. Something is definitely over today. There's justice. Yes, there's going to be justice for somebody today, people. Law is really showing up. And the truth is here. There's clarity about something here. And there's a decision about that. So it's over. Straight from the heavens, it will be announced today, and it will be public, and you will know about it. And some people might murmur and complain about it, depending on their character. Okay, but there's a deliverance of somebody here. Maybe even in their souls, just been mad. They've just been set free from something that's just been hard going. If it's just energetic, this is positive, because somebody gonna get their justice within something that's taken place that somebody been running from. Okay, and it's been a difficult, hard phase, and something's never going to be the same again, or hasn't been the same, because of some type of a decision that was made even in the past, that was announced, that this caused some type of a legal situation to occur. But there's definitely there's a release. Okay, there is a release here today, people. Yeah, oh my God. Look, I seen that card like 3 times last night. So it's somebody sitting by graveside. There's something over. Something was hard. Okay, something was really hard on somebody, of something that's taken place here. Show me the death card. Show me the death card. Thank you. The High Priestess, the secrets. So that's big time secret stuff. It's something's over though, and it's showing a victory of something that's over, that's been secretive. This is the other woman. This is a physician energy. If somebody had to go to the hospital and be ran to the hospital, or they were a runner, or because I see the Hierophant here, that's hospitals. That really came out twice for somebody, male or female. It really doesn't matter. Maybe their first name, first, middle, or last name is an R or an N is showing up here. This would be the A. This is a B. This is the M here twice. We got the M and M that we talked about. We have the K here as well, showing up here. Somebody going to go jail for something that they did as well. There's been secret investigation around something here. And somebody been trying to hide by night and travel by night because of some type of secret money or sexual thing that took place within that. And they've just been back and forth. There's children showing up here. Or they work for the law, and or you work for the law, and you're going to be able to end something here. There's a decision here that has been investigated with some people, and something's been manipulated. This communication, though, somebody gonna get some communication today with all clarity that something's over, and that's positive for you, because there is going to be a rejoicing in a big way for somebody, and that's absolutely positive energy. Let me take from this homemade deck here. I'll just at random take some cards. Jehovah, you know all things. Thank you for this announcement. Pay what you say, but this is positive energy, and there's the President of the United States coming out here as well. Well, if this is positive, then this is positive. Thank you. Okay? Well, he's coming out. Okay? We also have the Vice President is here as well. My goodness. And we have on a farm, or a farmer is here as well. Well, my God, guys, we got the President and the Vice President here, and something's huge. And something's over. And something's with clarity is here. And there's a rejoicing going to take place at the head. Well, we got the head. We have the head of the country here as well. I mean, I live in the United States, so this is the head of the country. Let us pray for our leadership to do the right thing, to put a judgment, because this energy would go back to a judgment to end something. That's huge. Something's delivered here, people. That's amazing what's coming out here. It says here that Jehovah says to let go now. And this is, if somebody wouldn't, then Jehovah's coming in. Somebody got cut. If somebody wouldn't do it, then something's dead from a situation. Somebody either got fired, or something's happened at the hospital and they didn't make it, or something like that. And maybe if this is just headship coming out here, obviously Jehovah's bringing it out. Whatever this is that's taken place, that's been an investigative something straight up from the head of the freaking country itself. It's here. That's amazing. And Jehovah is the head of this country. Okay, and Jehovah says, let go. And if you don't, there's death here twice. We got two headships here, and we got two death energies here, people. And we've got the head showing up in the living language, and that is huge. That's freaking huge. And we know that there's been a lot of people in the hospital and stuff with the pandemic and stuff like that. Okay, so we definitely got physicians and stuff here, but oh my God. We also had enchantment and stuff like that being expressed within that energy, a witch doctor type energy then. Because that's manipulation stuff. And I actually, in one of the readings today, it came out in the second reading, I think it said a witch and someone who does spells on people. This person finally has been taken out, and they've been taken out. That's positive then. This is my soul followeth hard after thee, and thy right hand upholdeth me. But those that seek my soul to destroy it shall go into the lower parts of the earth. This death energy here today on somebody, people. There's just death on somebody today. It's going to have to answer some hard questions. Well, there's investigation for some people. And there is your sister or your sister-in-law started it, or somebody who says, hey, sister, or something like that. It's also come through my spirit. Let me take a couple more. Jehovah, this is amazing what you're bringing out today. Crystal is here, or Kite or Kate is here. That's also a name. This is a mineral without impurities. There's a kite in this deck that has a butterfly on it, which would go back to the death energies itself, and it's the Seven of Cups, and that's a consequence. of some type of a choice that was made in this deck. So, but anyway, a crystal is here. Your name also could be connected to Zach, because there's also in the living language, a crystal is also connected to a ZKK. And that's Zach or Zeke or something like that, connected with that. And I'm just going to bring it out because it's come through my spirit. But this is a mineral without impurities. Okay, so whatever's going on here with that, and that's also, children are showing here, and they are pure. Okay, they are pure. We also have your ex has been the problem, and there's also been a bank robber here. Well, secret money, secret things on property. We have a farmer energy here, so you can live out in the country, and there's been money on somebody's property as well, and something I believe has been found here because there's justice here. There's a large entity that's involved, and you're being favored if you're the one in the upright. Okay, obviously we have headship showing up in a very huge freaking way here, people. It's huge. It started as a joke, and there's a housekeeper here, and it didn't end up well at all for somebody. It really didn't. The last message, Jehovah, you pick it, is I will love Jehovah, my strength. Jehovah is my rock and my strength, in whom I will trust, in my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. Yes, and the righteous will run into that. There's knowledge there, there's intelligence there, but it comes from on high. Like I said, Jehovah's building the tower. Unless he builds it, it's in vain, people. It's just in vain. Because you never will win. The tower is pride and ego. And somebody's pride and ego got cut down so hard that somebody going down to the lower parts of the earth today in headship somewhere. It's huge. Or you're getting a glimpse of something. If you don't let go, something today is going to end this way, people. It really is. That's huge what's coming out here. So it says, my shield, my buckler, the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. I will call upon Jehovah, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from mine enemies. Somebody's been saved because here come the Grim Reaper today and put a judgment on something straight from the heavens. The true headship has cut something here, or will by the end of the day, and this is what we're being shown. There's an announcement here today on something. There's been a decision made because there's a judgment on somebody even higher than this realm. That's huge, people. That's really huge. Anyway, until next time, shalom.